Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We split a pair of our NBA best bets yesterday, going 1 and 2 on the night, and I am looking to bounce back here this evening on a short-slated Thursday evening. A couple of really nice plays, I think, on the schedule here tonight. We'll start it off with the earliest of the games, the New Orleans Pelicans heading into Indiana. Play the Pacers in this one. The Pacers come in as a 13-point favorite, total of 207.5. Now, the Pelicans, one of the most banged-up teams in the entire NBA. Of course, their three of their best players out for the season. Anthony Davis being the most recent one. Ryan Anderson looks like he could be out tonight. Norris Cole could be potentially out this evening after missing the last 8 straight games. This team is going to be fielding half of a roster of D-League players here tonight. Not going to be good against an Indiana Pacers team that is fighting to make the playoffs. One of 3 teams fighting for those last 2 spots in the Eastern Conference right now. Indiana is going to come out focused and ready in this one, and I think after a couple of days rest, long homestand for this team. Even though 13 points is a bit daunting for a team that you really can't trust too much, the Pacers play a lot better at home, especially on defense. They're already one of the top defensive rating teams in the NBA. I think laying the points here with the Pacers is actually a pretty good play. New Orleans only 14 and 21 against the spread on the road here this season. They've also been one of the worst teams against Eastern Conference opponents this year in interconference play, 6 and 17 against the spread in non-conference games, only 3 and 7 against the spread on the road against the Eastern Conference. Whereas the Pacers, coming off a 2 full days rest in this one, 9 and 2 against the spread this season when playing on 2 to 3 days rest. That is the best mark in the NBA. The Pelicans giving up so many points here recently. Last 5 road games giving up an average of 116 points per game. I think the Pacers here stay focused in this one. I like them at minus 13. Next up is the Utah Jazz and the Oklahoma City Thunder. In this one, and the Thunder come in as a 10-point favorite. Total about 198 points, though, with the Jazz coming off the back-to-back. This one's actually a tricky game to handicap, but I think the Thunder here, with the Jazz coming off the back-to-back, could potentially jump on Utah and get to a first-half spread cover in this one at minus 5.5. OKC is averaging more than 60 points per game in their last 5 first halves on the year. They're averaging about 56 points in the first half of games compared to Utah, who obviously plays really good defense and holds their opponents to very few points in halves and full games as well. Only averaging about 42 points per first half in their last 5 games as well. And I think that this game could very much end up like the first half against the Golden State Warriors, where the Jazz played on the road in that one, down by about 11, gave up about 52 points to the the Golden State Warriors in that one. Thunder have a very similar offense to Golden State. Still very, very good, and I think the Thunder can cover here at the first half line at minus 5.5. Those are your NBA picks of the day. Best of luck to you on those. Enjoy the March Madness coming up, and stay tuned for more NBA picks coming up later this weekend. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.